Well, having talked about the meats, let's talk about the grains. They're a big input for those meat prices. And I think one of them, the interesting one would have been, say, corn. 4 days in a row we had a new low. That didn't portend well. But after a $1.20 sell-off from the highs to the lows, and a USDA report around the corner, what do you think most traders did that were short and have benefited from that move? Well, a good instance, you can see by the pricing on the boards today, we're green across the board. We had some buyers come back into the market. I would say largely a lot of short covers just to kind of get square before the report. But also you don't want to look the trading god in the face and kind of thumb your nose at the fact that you've just been given some decent profits. You might want to take them off before the WASDE report on Thursday, because that could really shake things up. So again, 4 days in a row, printing a new low, kind of made the market smell a little bit. But today, after an yesterday afternoon surprise in a dip in those crop ratings. We were expecting, well, they were the last time good to excellent was 58%, it dripped down to 55%. So that would have been the impetus to bring those shorts back to the market to kind of cover and kind of capitalize themselves on the way out and kind of give that rally, give that market a boost on a little bit of a short-term rally. I talk about the WASDE, that's going to be a bigger one. September's a big report. As we get closer to the end of the year, we kind of get a better feel about what we think is out there. The production numbers are being bantered around between 13.7 billion and 13.85 billion. That's what we're kind of looking at, general ballpark. And I would say the average guess as far as yields for corn are looking at more like 168.5-ish, or 168 plus. That's what I'm going to be looking at tomorrow or on Thursday when we see those numbers come out. Before I talk to you next, but that's also going to be the impetus for our trend as we get closer and closer to final numbers towards the end of the year. So keep an eye on that. And we've been massively disappointed by the USDA, but as we've got a finer tooth, or at least a finer point on our pencil here, I don't expect anything too crazy on Thursday.